And we're online. Good evening. We're gonna have a short 4-hour IS4 stream today, and I'm back to screwing around with Caper. Let's see if we can make her work. As a starter instead of Pinecone. We have her trust almost full, and we have her M6. So she should perform a bit better than when I tried her earlier. And again we take Pudding, because otherwise we lack AoE. Indigo might also be, or maybe Click. But I fear the prison too much without Pudding. Let's go. Only 3 fights. It's worth spending a device, so we can level up and buy more stuff
Finally giving me a real fun job.
from the shop later. Hello. 31, so no the Courbet.
Save us a lot of time if you just surrender. Yeah, fine.
We can just pull them with Pudding, so the stage ends faster.
Alright, I'm up.
Doesn't matter. Holding a shield is tiring, pal.
What? You got your best stat!
We are going to try for ending 3 if we can, yeah. I'm mostly just screwing around. I like playing IS4. So that's what I'm doing. I also have an idea for 8 operators on H12-2. No, H13-2 that I wanna grind out. But I think it requires click module. So either I'm gonna wait until that comes to EN in a month or so,
The
or I'll just do
number
it on
one
CN.
rule of playing a master prank is to be a prank master
That's lucky.
first.
That's extremely lucky. This is basically the best item that I can get with 4 stars. We'll get hummus so we can do the emergency prison if it comes up. No emergency prison. And we'll do both fights.
It's been a while since I beat anyone up.
Dobro utro.
Stop right there, you little cubs! Don't just rush in ahead!
20 is guaranteed no the Courbet. Also we get a free chest kill, because Pinecone is facing back. Because Caper is facing back. I use Pinecone way too much in IS4. If I just call any sniper operator Pinecone.
I'm up. Watch out! Here comes Furry Swirl!
Yeah, fine.
What are you waiting
Well, that's
for?
because I
It's
started
gotta be
late,
me.
so it all evens out. Was busy writing something.
What are you waiting for? It's gotta be me.
I finally started finishing some of my half-written script for videos. And now I'm actually gonna turn them into videos.
One-on-one! Tough guy, huh?
Caper's gonna murder everything when we do her. If she has 900 attack at level 1.
What? You think you're gonna grind me down with numbers?
I can do both stream and videos. Streams are mostly me chilling after I've done tryhardings, to be honest.
Mission accomplished.
Sometimes the tryharding spills into the streams. Like when I
Wasn't too bad of a
stream
job.
just grinding it on RNG, like I did a couple of weeks ago.
Evaluation?
Another god tier item immediately after, and we get a promotion, so the ticket isn't wasted. The luck is really high this run. Yeah, but I enjoy doing other stuff too. No reason I can't do both. Especially since I start to lose my voice.
Stop right there, you little cobs.
Okay,
Don't just
Ultra
rush
Caper
ahead.
time. 1100 attack with 5000 health. Pretty good for the first map.
What are you waiting?
Yeah, I should really theory craft more when I actually stream. Sometimes I just
I thought you wanted
go
me here
brute
to
force
take
stuff
the
instead.
One-on-one. Tough guy, huh? I'm all set to go.
The only reason Caper is gonna need help is because her skill isn't auto recovery. So she needs enemies to actually charge. So when the big axe comes, she won't have a skill.
Alright then.
We can do a pretty funny setup like this though. No, I just can't talk much. If you talk for 4 hours straight, you get tired.
But what's with all that?
Don't see any harm in this.
When I used to work in a call center, my voice became extremely deadpan because of it. And I always put zero emotion into what I said.
Alright.
Because I was trying to speak with the least effort humanly possible. The bosses always complained about it. Because you're supposed to pretend to sympathize with people when they tell you what the problem is.
What's with all that hair on your head?
I worked with a UK company for television and internet. Sky in particular.
Mission complete.
Though they're essentially all the same in the UK.
I got the same feeling I
And it
get
doesn't
seeing
matter
the
which one you go with.
Roguelike come perfectly
Because the
aligned.
company that actually provides the internet service is separate from all of them. It's really silly. Hooray, Ethan. Yeah, I don't enjoy playing the difficulty 15 on IS3 at all. I've tried to grind it a few times, because I like roguelikes in general, but I just couldn't get into it. This was a god tier first floor, holy shit. We have 3 items, extra devices. Do we take this for the funnies? Okay, do you want to see a caper with 8000 health? Yes or no? For the record, this isn't worth buying. Yeah, you do. 4 ingots isn't worth it. Everything else in this shop is a bit whatever. Although the mines aren't bad. We're gonna get the mines and reroll. These are both good. I can't really get this now. There's no point. If I could guarantee that I couldn't get any more lives, I would buy it. I don't have any friends that play Arclights, so there's nobody to recognize me. I have a friend that actually pops up and annoys me on stream sometimes. You might have seen him. So, do we want to instant it to Ethan or get to deploy limit? We have really good items. The stronger your individual operators are, the less you need the deploy limit. So let's see to Ethan. Caper doesn't need items to tank the Sami Mountain. She is fine without anything. Perfumer can tank it and she has less health than Caper by quite a bit. Oh, they're split, we can't get both. So we can do fight, go down, fight, fight if we're really lucky. Yeah, we can try that. We need to get devices from the Bosky.
I'm being assigned to combat?
Oh yeah, absolutely. If I get 2 damage relics and an Ethan on the first floor, that's about as good as I can hope for. And the extra item I got, the shield, is also a god tier item.
Pillow, don't you go leaving my sight.
Rather not use spot.
I thought you wanted me here to fix a lock.
We can just use Caper here. It's fine.
More of you?
She won't get her full damage at this distance, but it won't be a problem.
Alright, I'm up.
We can use stuns and Caper skills to delete spiders. Perfect. That keeps Ethan safe and he'll take care of everything.
Bring it on, all of you!
No, I like Ethan's skin. The normal skin is much cooler. I never use Ethan's other skin. I like monochrome things, if it's not obvious. Make the caster go away.
Yep, electric diffusion.
A one-on-one? Tough guy, huh?
Really easy clear for a no medic. We didn't even have to use spot. No, he has his module. He's just trolling.
With hard work, even an idiot can get the job done.
Yeah, that might be the reason I like spot. I keep getting lucky with tickets, so the hope isn't being wasted. Item exchange is ideal. And we won. We can get rid of this. Or this. Oh, this gives 1 attack speed, so... The fuck? How can you get a pinecone off of that? That's pure bullshit. That's insane value, holy shit. I did not expect that. Into the boss key. And now we get a bunch of lives. Path with no end is a free win, so obviously we're doing it. Oh. The client, the emulator stopped responding for a bit. Crashing would be a funny end to this run, I guess. Yeah, a lot of thought was put into IS4 systems. I think the scales of difficulty are a bit too much in the player's favor, but
Getting shot.
you know, that's not really something to complain about that much. This chest is a bit of a pain.
Thought you wanted me here to
We
fix
should
a
be
lock.
able to eliminate it with
Bring it on,
Hummus
all of
plus
you.
Eton.
I'm all set to go.
Can he kill this bug without killing himself? Yeah, next hit will kill him, so we'll just retreat here and drop Eton. Followed by Caper.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme?
Ah shit.
Ni de
Stop
broma.
running, please. Annoying asshole. Unfortunate. Kind of a stupid way to leak. I didn't expect the runners. They're very rare.
Alright then.
Usually you get one guy with a sword here instead. It's not a big deal, but we need to find the
Watch out!
device somewhere.
Here comes Furry's
We need to get box somewhere to activate the shield, because otherwise we lose this amazing health.
It's gotta be me!
Doesn't matter. Hey, catch.
Just so we don't have to wait for them later. Yeah, that should be about it.
I thought you
Oh, I
wanted me
messed it
here
up.
to fix a lock.
Thought he was gonna shoot there.
Discharge!
Now we're gonna have to wait around until they walk. No, the Corber.
What? Because your pants is crap!
Yeah, this map has way too many variations, so I can't remember them all. Oh yeah, it was double. Unfortunate. By the way, that isn't a criticism of the map. I think more maps would have a million variations like this. So you can't quite know everything that's coming at you. At least not for a while.
な、店閉めるの忘れたな。
It doesn't have to be anything big, like just a minor change where sometimes you have one elite, sometimes you have a few trash mobs.
もし仲間が一人急に姿を消してもパニクんなよ。
Yeah, I definitely think that IS-2 is better than IS-3 in a lot of ways. But I think most of the only problems IS-3 really has... No, that's a lie. I have two problems with IS-3. One is the music. It's all just ambience. Which is what they're going for, it's their choice, but... I didn't enjoy it much. Wanted something a bit more dramatic. I have a slightly similar criticism of IS-4. I like the songs it does have, but it needs more music. IS-2 has by far the best music. And nothing compares. Somebody's gonna say IS-1, but that one just doesn't have much music to work with either.
Yep.
For IS-3, the only other problem I have is the difficulty scaling. It starts way too easy, and then it becomes super annoying at hard difficulty. And because of how the difficulty works, only certain things become very annoying. Like using melee operators.
Whatever you say.
It leads you to a particular experience where you kind of start to run a very similar squad every game. And you have very little reason to deviate.
Mission accomplished.
Oh yeah, pool of procreation is just a tile ban.
俺だって頑張ったぜ。あんたも見てただろなあ。
See, what you do when you get out of control is you just go and restart the run. It's a really easy strategy. It's not unbeatable or anything. There are some 6-star squads that will consistently win it. This option sucks us. We have hope, so we'll take whatever comes here. Ooh, that's really good. So I'm kind of thinking of May, because Pinecone is really expensive and we have a DP debuff. Actually, we don't have a medic, fuck all of that. Get a medic. You can beat out of control if you have certain items. It is possible, but you can't do it with any squad you naturally get. Like, if I'm playing with 4 stars and they don't have any DPS items and out of control, I'm just gonna leak a bunch. You can drastically reduce the leaks if you give up on the top entirely and just kill the trash on the bottom. But still, it's not a fun stage.
Stop right there, you little cubs! Don't just rush in ahead!
I wonder if she can kill the snipers in one tile.
Whose car is this?
I guess I should have not greeded for these tiles when we played this stage last. I could have just set up back here. Oh, she can't one-shot them. What a tragedy. The double Pompeii stage is honestly a free win for me. I deploy Jaya on them, I kill them, and then the rest of the enemies are trash mobs.
What? You think
I
you're
think
gonna
out of
grind
control
me
is
down
harder
with
than the double
numbers?
Pompeii stage, by a lot.
So this is a battlefield.
It's difficulty 15, of course. I don't really play anything else to begin with.
What?
Watch out! Here comes Furry Dwell! Mission accomplished.
Do they still lose 500 health per second when they have damage reduction? Or did IS Trinity not have damage reduction on elites? I think it did. So many devices this run, holy shit. So Gummy is better for the boss fights. Hard defenders are better for the normal fights. I'll take Gummy because I think I'll steamroll the normal fights. Can we get away with taking this? I kind of wanna get rid of the DP debuff, even if I have to sacrifice a big rune for it. We'll go down next. Do I think the same luck on my ending 3 clear will help versus ending 4? I don't know anything about ending 4. I don't even know if I need luck or what. We'll have to wait a bit to know more. I just haven't played it.
What should I play with you guys? What? Because your best is
When it comes to Yen, we'll see. Do I even need to deploy anything else? I kinda feel like they'll murder everything themselves. 27 is guaranteed no duck, I think. Because it always has two waves of 3 enemies from these assholes. When Ethan just decides to murder someone. Oh yeah, 2000 attack. No, I haven't looked at anything. I generally don't even bother looking up the numbers unless I really have to. Like if I'm gonna do some stuff that's gonna take 20 minutes. And then I need to math all the shit out beforehand, so I don't have to repeat it. Like on the most of the runs where I have videos uploaded, I haven't bothered looking up the numbers of stuff.
I thought you wanted me
You
here
can
to
kind of
fix
feel
the
it
law?
out in game.
Screw it. Bring it on. Up.
The last time I bothered calculating anything was on H2 of 3. And then for H2 of 2 I didn't need any calculations because I had them from H2 of 2.
大将これで
I didn't do pinch out, no. I hate pinch out. Or because it's CC, I hate CC in general, so I never bothered playing it much. We'll get this for later. Okay, so normally this isn't worth doing, but the DP debuff is really nasty. So I'm going to try to delete it. And hopefully we can avoid getting it again. 3 extra lives, or I want the hope, because otherwise I might miss on getting a 4-star. The collapse value doesn't matter. Yeah, there's nothing you need to calculate in Poo either in terms of health. Like, I don't need to calculate how long they're going to take to die. You just AFK. Shop is probably the best value. Alternatively, we can get 4 fights, and then whatever this is. I really like this fight though. This path. I actually don't mind the designs of yeah, I don't mind design of Strife, the way the event was designed. I think S3 was a bit much, and we had too few buffs. I would like if they run the event again, just with more buffs. I think that would make it pretty fun.
There, you little cubs.
But I think the event was super hated, so they're not gonna do it again, which is a pity. Drop a hummus.
I thought you wanted me here to fix a log.
All I've ever seen is people complaining about DOS. It's really disliked apparently.
Careful!
Also, the fireballs do double damage if you play 60 frames. I kind of doubt that. The damage instances are way too high for that to be true.
Here comes Street Well!
You come at me like that. You
Also,
can't
Pancho was
believe
the worst
what
possible
happened
team for
next.
that event. Why are you picking the water team for the fucking fire map? At the very least, they could have used Pompeii's team. That would make infinitely more sense. Well, it's just the Devourer mechanic. It's not unique to the boss exactly. But yeah, I think it's a fun mechanic to screw around with. You can abuse it to make any to your advantage.
やってみましょう。
There's more of you? What a day.
Yeah,
俺だって頑張ったぜ。
5-10 times in 1 second doesn't mean it's every frame. If it was every frame, you take double damage when playing at 60 FPS instead of at 50. Now that would be something. We'll probably get a medic ticket later, so we're doing cutter instead. Also, with all the extra stats, we can rely on a new one medic for a long time. Oh, it's crafty, so what win? I don't think that works as an exaggeration, because you have things in games that damage you every frame. That's a thing that happens.
Stop right there, you little cubs. Don't just
That's
look
why I
in the
asked if
air.
it's actually every frame or not.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma.
Freeing up the good eaten tile. There we go.
Whose car is this? How should I know?
Yeah, that's the worst thing about it. It had too few buffs. It should have had more varied buffs. It should have literally been CC but backwards. I really enjoyed the idea of having multiple maps where each is harder than the last. Honestly, that's something they should do in CC as well. It's just a good idea. It makes the event feel more like an event and less like fewer, which is how I often feel about CC.
Electric diffusion. 私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。
Yeah, and the buffs detract from your score, which is a good system.
A one-on-one? Tough guy, huh?
Pooh didn't have that. Also, Pooh is just a CC map. There's literally no difference between CC and Pooh. The UI was kind of ass, yeah. That's true. Like, you could easily... Wait, shit. I forgot to kill the chest.
Pillow, let's do our best. My turn now?
I'm all set to go.
わかった。
We can get it. It's fine.
綿落とし。
どうすりゃいいんだ。
Hopefully Gummy doesn't kill it. Okay. It's like I'm killing DMN bosses. Exactly the same frame.
俺だって頑張ったぜ。あんたも見てただろ。
I get why they didn't do interwalking competition again. Maybe they should have done it as a side event. The problem with it is that you can't really properly scale the difficulty on interwalking competition well. Because if you're an old player and have 1 million operators, the whole gimmick is pointless to you. Unless they make it so hard that no newer player can even get remotely close to clearing it. It can be reworked, of course. We can use this for something, I guess. We're going to take that scout node. Or we can do this to get 24 ingots. Well, we don't have any worthwhile runes anyway, so might as well. Yeah, tell me about adulting. You adulterer. A reclamation algorithm was the opposite for me. I don't think it started boring, but it ended boringly. Because once you have a base build, you have zero incentive to actually do anything on the map. So you just end up sitting back and not doing anything, waiting for the enemy to come to you, other than the quests. I think what reclamation algorithm needed was more items. Like, for those of you who've played it all the way through, you know that the encounters can give you an ultra broken item that gives you an extra turn every day, which is super broken. That's a 50% increase in the stuff you can do. It should have had more powerful items like that you can find. Then you would have incentive to actually go and look for stuff.
Probable ambush in the grass.
Because it didn't, you just had zero incentive to actually go out of the base past the early game, which was kind of a shame. Since once you have a base build, and if you know the event, a base build can mean just having the upgrades for the center to make it indestructible. The resources didn't mean anything to you at that point.
Whose car is this? How should I know?
Well, the base was permanent in the first reclamation algorithm as well. It's not like you lost the buildings you had in there, right?
Getting shot hurts, you know.
So I don't see what's different in the second,
Electric diffusion.
in that sense. It reverse Stockholmed me. I was kind of interested when I played it on CN, and then it annoyed the shit out of me on EN. The quests were a horror show though. It just takes way too long to get through them.
Discharge. What? Because your fast is fast.
ここだここ。俺が見えないだろ。
I'm not going to play Enfield now. I'm not interested at all. It's a game with open world, so that's one turn off for me right there. Okay, obviously Snow Priest. More snipers. Always more snipers. Yeah, I've played like 4 open worlds games in my life. Witcher Genshin, Witcher 3, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Elden Ring. That's literally all of them.
罪なき人を巻き込まないように十分に準備して。
Kind of a funky squad. I wonder if Caper can actually kill the tanky boy.
A one-on-one. Soft guy, huh?
I see Foul taking off. Probably.
What? Because your fast is fast.
Ooh, nice damage. Stay still, please. Good job, Caper. Delete button.
So this is a battlefield.
Ah, screw it. Bring it on, all of you.
I don't think Fallout 1 or 2 would be considered an open world by today's standards though. I've played Planescape, Torment and Disco Elysium for CRPGs, so no Fallout for me.
There's more of you? What a day.
For me, very few open world games are actually fun. They're only fun if you can have fun screwing around exploring. Which was true in Genshin actually. I think by far the best part of the game was just walking around. You know, when you're not interacting with any other NPCs. That was peak.
Can you put this in my evaluation?
I hate this thing and I already have one of it. So the other thing, obviously. Caster or Myrtle? We are kind of set for damage for a long time. So get the Myrtle so we can deploy that damage. You can eat 20 4-star and that's gonna be better than Cruise. Well, not the 5-star Cruise, obviously. What was the condition? I hate reading. So I never found out. Large amount of Dominion. Okay, that's a free win. Jaya is dead weight though, so we're
There's a
bringing Myrtle.
mission? I wanna go!
And the Eaton Tile is free.
グムたちの帰りを待っててね。
Nice stat line.
Whew, hope you gather around me, guys.
I see Foul taking off. Probable ambush in the grass. Foggy today. Come out. Stop hiding.
Whose car is this?
We can have hummus like this.
How should I know?
We're counting on you again today, little apple. 私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。
Look, reading or changing my squad takes like 2 brain cells. Doing map 480 times.
A one-on-one.
Do you mean H204? It was 463 times. It doesn't actually require that many brain cells. So that's easier to do.
うむの特製料理だよ。私の目を見て。
Great luck. I see you.
Wonder if we can stout the Avenger even more. Yeah. Not that it matters, but you can use a bomb to desync it from the last wave. Good to know. Oh, these guys are heavier than the Avengers. Whoa.
ここだここいいぞもっとやる
Nice attack.
What? You think you're gonna grind me down with numbers?
Yeah, the H204 clear required brain cells, but the brain cells were used in between the grinding. So I looked up the 11 operator, thought about it for a bit, couldn't think of anything, went to take a shower, and then I figured out I can tank the boss with Cutter. Then I played it a million times and ended up with a strategy that's completely different from what I actually used in the end. It's a weird process. Hooray, items. Got tier item. This is useful for ending 3 in particular. But this is actually god tier. Starting with 30 DP trivializes so many stages. We have Snow Priest, right? We're gonna do this combo, but later. We want to affect more than one stage after all. We're just going for this. It's kind of bad to do this and it might screw me over. There's a reason I always pick it on the 4th floor. Okay, I wonder if we can just delete
I
the
see Foul taking off.
Snow
Probable
Priest
ambush
right
in
away.
the grass.
武器は磨いてある Gather around me, guys.
I won't be afraid.
Foggy today. Stop moving.
Yeah, pretty good chance of that, I reckon.
Whose car is this?
What's with all that hair on your head?
Ah, screw it! Bring it on, all of you!
Oh, he survived. Let's rectify that.
戦場は墓場よ 位置についたよ Let fragrance revive your mind. 美味しいもの食べよ
Calm down, please.
う。いくらでも声を出すな。
Oh, it was easy.
What are you doing? Becca con tu mami.
And now we can walk here with Hummus.
Whose car is this? How's a one-on-one? Tough guy, huh?
Last car might be a pest. We'll use stun bombs on it if we have to, since there's nothing else we need them for.
Watch me cut all that hair on your head.
Yeah, a truly impossible fight.
More of you? What a day.
ここだこ暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分だぜ。
Okay. Now we'll get a good demonstration of why I normally don't take the scout note on the third floor either. Oh, this one, obviously. Hopefully we get a migration rune. And silence. Don't really need supporters that much, so we'll take a hard defender. We got this buff again. It happens. Okay, so now we have to take this path, and the path that has the prophecy is never connected properly. So we gain very little value from the 4th floor. It will only be 3 fights worth. Whereas if we took the top, we can go through a lot more stages. So that's a bit limiting. If I use it now, I can't be sure I will get much value out of it. So I should save it for later. Because it's all connected, I'm only have a guaranteed effect once we get to there. At that point, we might as well just save it for the 5th floor. This was migration, right? Might need to drop him to kill something. Pinecone is definitely my favorite sniper to use. Though I'd argue that Totter is the best 4-star sniper overall.
Stop right there, you little cubs. Don't just rush in ahead.
武器は磨いてある。
A one-on-one. Tough guy, huh?
No reason to use the skill before this thing dies.
I see you.
The usual tile is banned. But Ethan is mostly there to fuck with the pigs later. So that will work out anyway. Yeah, I don't think we even need to deploy anything else. This will probably just beat the stage. The rock needs to be hit from the back, but yeah, Caper has that covered.
You're gonna grind me down with numbers.
I don't think you can get arthritis from clicking the mouse button twice. Like, you don't even need to move your arm half the time. That would be some bounce shots.
A one-on-one. Tough guy, huh?
私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。
目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
分かった。声を出すな。
There's more of you?
Watch me cut all that hair on your head.
I see you.
分かった。私の目を見て。いくらでも私の目を見て。
Ah, screw it. Bring it on, all of you.
Stay still, please.
ついたよ。分かった。
ここだ、これが見えないだろ。
Let's watch out. Here comes Springtrap. Mission
I don't know. I played StarCraft 2 for 2 years and I managed to not get carpal tunnel. I don't think Pinecone's gonna be the straw that breaks my wrists.
でも戦わないとグムたちがやられちゃう。
Vanguard is useless because Myrtle is already E2. Other Vanguards don't matter. Maybe you can use her to poke the boss later. Hooray, an emergency. What's the odds of getting these two fights in particular? I don't really need this later. To affect 3 of them, less than 50%. We'll probably get one of them, but not worth. Noise disturbance is kind of a freebie. Okay, let's go. I liked StarCraft 2 before Legacy of the Void. Didn't really like the pace afterwards.
I see clouds rising. Probable hostile.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma. Gather around me, guys. So this is a
Oops.
battlefield.
Well, Martu will catch that.
Ve a casa con tu mami.
We could have probably spawn killed all of the archers, honestly. Instead of bothering with baiting drones. Yeah, Totor has that covered.
Gather around me, guys.
Biggest thing we're missing is just
グムにやらせて。
どういざもっとやれ。
we don't have any deploy limit. So ideally we get some item for it later.
綿落としどうしやすか。
みんなお腹すいた？
Oh, go away.
Stop moving. I thought you wanted me here to fix them. Ah, screw it.
What's because all that hair on your head?
Just to avoid the drone. We probably have a duck or bear coming.
はい。
A bear or a dog are free kills. Duck is a free kill too, never mind.
おいしいもの食べ
We have eaten.
どうす
I forget.
じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分
Just
だ
bait
ぜ
for the drones.
What are you wearing? What? You got your pants? Grab. おいしいもの Stay calm, my friend.
はい。
Great luck. Gotta come out. Stop hiding.
The triple defender crowd is a bit much. Oh, one of them is actually going in now.
Scenery here, Doctor.
I thought you wa-
俺が見えないだろ。
There's more of you?
Not sure what that's about.
What a day.
Normally they whoop around more. Well, no duck or bear in any case.
綿落とし
Stay calm, my friend.
ここだここ。
Great luck. Got a tailwind today.
私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。声を出すな。
I haven't seen the 30 enemy version before. Oh yeah, it's 30 enemies because of the scout relic. I forgot I had it.
That was such a thrill! Can we do it again?
Arts dodge, can help against the boss later. And for a third sniper, we'll go straight to Umbrio. She's really helpful when she has the damage to do stuff. Never take the one encounter. We are always hunting meatballs. Don't you like meatballs? What's wrong with you?
あ、みんなやりそうな面構えじゃん。
When Icy was running around, I made a challenge. For any map that was beaten with only cars, I also had the challenge that I had to use the automatic cars. One of those resulted in my clear taking longer than the other zero operator clear. because I didn't have any damage on the cars to make it work with automatic ones, and I had to go AFK for and take a shower for 20 minutes until the cars actually killed a bunch of frozen wraiths.
I see foul taking off. Probable ambush in the grass.
射撃補助モジュール展開っと。
Whose car is this? How should I know?
This map might actually get a bit annoying. This code is kind of wonky.
ここだここ。いいぞ、もっとやれ。
Yeah, we not need hummus deployed.
Great luck. Come out. Stop hiding.
戦場は墓場よ。いくらでも別れたな。わかった。
Okay, stout enough to line up with Ethan.
あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。What's with all that hair on your head?
Usto ne finito. For now we just have Gummy down there. Also, since this tile is safe,
Fuck. Come out. Stop hiding.
A one-on-one.
we can do this for a bit of extra damage.
どうすりゃいいぞ、もっとやれ。
That should be every enemy.
家まで送ろうか。
There's more of you? What a day. I'm all
Kind
set
of weird
go.
to see hummus actually be useful, but the extra health really helps. Keep your operators alive.
Mission accomplished.
俺だって頑張ったぜ。あんたも見てただろなあ。
Why do I have 81 ingots? Fuck, I need a shop so bad. Or 3 of them. Yep, obviously we're getting that one when we have Umbrio and Totter in the squad. This doesn't matter anymore. Starting with 30 DP means 40 DP down isn't a big deal. More importantly, where can we avoid the most fights? Bottom path should give us a relatively smooth experience. And if we take it... Honestly, this I can't do that safely for now. Okay, so the question is if I want to go down to an encounter or start here. Because this is the juiciest path. So can I get through March of the Dead with this squad? If we have Ethan as 1, Caper plus Perfumer can deal with the bottom lane. Then Gummy plus Hummus and Totter. So Ethan, Totter, Caper. That's 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's worth a try. In case we need an extra tanker.
やってみる。
Which one of those is going to go unused? Okay, let's go. It kills anything below 15% health, or 20% if they haven't changed it. Okay, so we can deploy like so. And we have a delete button here.
So this is a battlefield.
Then we go straight to Totter.
I see foul taking off.
We should have
Ambush
deployed
in the
Myrtle,
grass.
because these guys do a lot of damage, but I'm kind of stupid. Don't mind me.
I'm here to help.
Great luck. Stop moving.
Would rather not leak one enemy, so stow it for a bit. Curses, the 40% DP buff is screwing with me. Or rather, I messed up. Yeah, well, not a big deal so far. We can kill that with Titan, though he has to be the next deploy. Totter will safely deal with the gargoyles, and next we just need to block something with Titan's range.
I thought you wanted me here to fix the law.
We can swap him out later, if we need to.
Let fragrance revive your mind.
美味しいもの
Swapping out slightly faster would have been better. Ah well.
悪い人に立ち向かうぞ
A kind of sloppy play from me. Might screw me later. I should have deployed Myrtle first. I missed one skill from her by deploying her so late. And that caused the rest of the issues.
What are you waiting? Becca, con tu mami. フムの特製料理だよ
Foggy today. Stop moving.
Oh, Ethan can't kill them on his own. That kind of sucks us.
Stay calm.
Because we need to finish the bottom before we can go and deal with that.
What are you waiting? Watch out!
Wait, crap. Don't die, please.
美味しいもの
Okay, we're fine there now. Set up like this.
I thought you wanted me here to
It's
fix
fine
the
if these
law.
guys kill
Yes?
Hummus. We just need to get rid of the big fucks first. Losing the block is kind of a problem. Wait, crap, there's another one of these. I thought the bottom wave was over.
Great luck. Come out. Stop
That's a
by.
pretty stupid way to leak something.
Great luck. Got a tailwind today.
みんなお腹す
わかった
Are you ready?
Oh well, 3 enemies leaked, because I thought the bottom wave was over. Oops. I think I would have leaked on top anyway.
食べよ What should I play with you guys?
Accomplished.
繊維をなくしたものは私の標的にはならない
Ah well, it happens. We'll take Roberta, but our deployment limit is a huge problem. Anyhow, now we are guaranteed we should be able to get most of them, and there's no reason to hold this any longer. Yeah, that's doable enough.
あ、みんなやりそうな面構えじゃん
I hate playing with the shit. Might have killed myself. I forgot to change Ethan back to S2. If I die, it's because Ethan is an S1. Now that was a smooth brain moment.
Stop right there, you little cubs. Don't just rush in ahead.
What should I play? Ooh, I have to get serious now. ポートキャリブレーション中よ
ここだここ
Foggy today. Bad luck.
Yeah, I'd rather not deal with the bombs.
私の役目はあんたそれ隠れられてないよ What? You got your...
I see you.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Stay still, please.
手を構えるぞ位置についたよ元気出して We're counting on you again today, little apple. 美味しいもの食べよ外は危ないからねトゲトゲだ
Ow, that hit the snipers.
フムの特製料理だよ戦場を測って
Any use.
Nice damage. Oh.
私の目を見て
Okay, bomb is disposed of.
Who's guard?
美味しいもの
And just DPS these guys a bit.
I won't be afraid.
このあんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
What? You got your best scratch!
Now we have 3 of these assholes.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, these guys I can't stop.
Mission accomplished.
Would have gone fine if I had eaten this too. Just about play from me.
あれ逃げた人がいる
Should check the skills when I get this late into a run, but it's easy to get distracted. Not a good item, almost all of our damage is physical. Medics. And the shop. Got teardrop. Do you want to display the safe house or one of these things? Yeah, not much a safe house can give me. So we're just summoning it here. Okay, let's see what we can do to power up. This is great. This is decent, it's kinda cheap. Umbriel. We don't need the device anymore. This is decent, but I don't plan on blocking anything. We to pudding, of course. There will be other shops, so I don't want to waste all of my money here on bad items. I will get this, because the next medic I'll get is a therapist. Perfect. I should get Pudenku. Perfection. Squad size, sure, why not. Another shop. I'll take you up on that. Don't need a defender. We'll get the moose just in case. And obviously we're gonna waste a bunch of ingots. We haven't invested them to look pretty after all. So the bad thing here is that we didn't get any deployment items. Not buying that deployment item earlier is biting me in the ass so far. Honestly, I don't trust the Bosky. Instinct contamination is this shit. So we can go up, item. I don't have any fight dispels, so if I go there and get forced into emergency March of the Dead, I could be screwed. Now the real question is if I should do this fight or skip it. Yeah, I think I can survive the fight. Ideally, I want to save the buff for the... There's no reason to save this though, so we're using it now. That helps, I guess. So the only question is if I want to save the shield guard power for later or not. I think I can afford to save it.
I'm being assigned to combat?
Let's just puan a bit for a change,
Just give me a bit more time to
because
get
we're a
ready.
bit limited on deploy.
I can do this.
So we have heavies on the downside, which we can tank with Bubble. So Eaton, Bubble, and this is enough, and then 3 operators can go on the top. Yeah, it should be workable. I know the Shaman will affect it. I want to save it for the third boss, not the first one. Because I want it for the third boss.
Let's move.
I won't struggle with the first boss, I'm worried about the third one. Oh, I say that, but maybe I will struggle. Ah well, we'll figure that out later. Okay, now Caper gets to be here, because she's the only one that's an option.
Need a broma.
So this is a battlefield.
ここだここ。
Ooh, these guys are dangerous. The fuck?
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Okay, and Ambrio's gonna get some drone hunting duty.
We're counting on you again today, little apple. Huh? 家まで送ろうか?
Okay, the first one's taken care of, basically.
戦場は墓場よ. What are you waiting for?
We'll save her skill for later,
僕にも
and just tank that for a bit. Yeah, it's too
この一
fast.
本が最後だからちょい待ち.
Bomb it, and add some DPS.
Careful!
Yes? How do you like
What's with all that hair on your head?
Yeah, that one doesn't matter. It's just extra damage for pudding. Yeah, honestly, I should have just set up in the back.
See clouds rising.
Director on standby?
I would have gotten better results out of it. I'm used to playing the lanes separately, but I forgot they merged into one lane.
Foggy didn't stop moving.
Ethan missing that bind is kind of troll, honestly.
Yep. Understood.
But look out! Here comes Gully Dwell! グムがみんなを守る!
That's fine. Stay calm, my friends.
Electric charge!
Whose car is this? How should I know?
What are you? Look out! Here comes Gully Dwell!
どうするいざもっとやれ。
Ah!
I see you.
I wonder if we're done on the top.
What are you waiting for? It's gotta be me! 盾を構える!
How do you like this scent?
Electric diffusion!
Yes?
Kind of badly played. I should have grouped everything here. I'd have a much easier time.
ここだここ。
There's no reason for Bubble to be on the ground. One hit from the bear is untankable in the
射
slightest.
撃補助モジュール展開機と戦場は墓場よここね分かった繰り返るな
More importantly, we got a bunch of shields, so we'll have the relic active again.
いくらで声を出すな
I wouldn't say that the fight itself was really that hard. I just lack experience with floor 5 fights, because normally fighting them isn't an option at all. I think dying on the mid-bow now is really
Good
unlikely,
job, everyone. Go get some rest.
because we should be get really stacked up. It's possible, I suppose. Medic. We can eat 2 moves later. I'm managing to run out of hope. Whoa. Okay, we got our deployment limit. Okay, we should be fine now. More deployment limit. Turn Ethan into a god. We don't need that. Yeah, this is fine, why not? Might need this for later. And if I'm wondering about a sniper, the answer is always yes. We'll get Meteor. Reroll. Yeah, this is worth, why not? Infinite SP and Pudding won't hurt. And D2 Pure Stream. more art dodge, and E2 moves. And withdraw as much money as humanly possible for later. We might not need the money for anything, but it will come back tomorrow magically anyway, so might as well. Do I want this? Might be useful for something. This doesn't give rest, so I don't care. Yeah, I'll get this if we have a supporter later.
Yes. I'll do
Now
my
let's
best.
want this just a little bit. What operator should I give up on so I can have pure stream in the squad? Gummy makes the most sense. No, hummus. Give up on hummus.
問題なし。
And we should be able to open all the tiles in a really quick way. Yeah, hummus got the boot. Ambrio is kind of useful on the right side. You'll see in a bit.
行くぞ。
Okay, start with Myrtle chilling in her corner. Follow up with Caper.
What should I play?
We'll get rid of her for later. And now I can deploy Pure Stream like this. And she can just eat all the tiles herself.
喧嘩かちょっと隠れておくか
Get around, guys. What are you waiting? Becca, saco tu mami.
いくらでも声を出すな
Okay. Boss damage is turned off. Now we can start setting up for the late game.
Get around, guys.
Defender here. Ambrio one tile down, so casters don't shoot at her. Perfect.
Stay back. What are you waiting for? It's gotta be me. Whew, I have to get serious now. No, stay back. All right.
Not pointing at the boss, because the boss will...
本当にやってる。I can fight.
she will always target the boss if you point her at the boss.
So this is a
Get around, guys.
あんた
And this is what Ambrio is good for. She can hit straight casters for a bit.
almost dozed off.
Basic setup complete. We don't need Caper here anymore. So keep it alive. We can stun the casters if we really need to.
Great luck. Stop moving.
We can retreat Pure Stream if we really need to, though I doubt we will.
このいあんたそれ
Oh damn, we didn't even get our traditional bear leak. And the boss is about to disappear from existence in a few more total shots.
Great luck. Got
Deleted.
a tailwind today.
Caper can go have fun there.
What should I play with you guys? 元気出して What are you waiting? Back.
切り替えるな
Electric charge.
I was really confident I don't need the shield guard for this fight. That's why I didn't want to use it earlier.
切り替えるな
I didn't need the shield guard for the other fight either. My setup was just bad.
みんなお腹すいた My turn to flush me, Cadole.
やっ家まで送ろうか分かった私の目を見て
Nice attack.
みんなお腹すいた
切り替えるな分かった遅れたね
It's not a tactical bear leak, it's a traditional bear leak. Know the difference.
I always knew we'd win, Doctor. So long as you're the one in command.
More money. This is the only option. This is great. It means Caper has skill and deploy. Do we have the ability to turn something into a shop? We do. Which means we don't have to fight. I don't need the sing rune then. E to Jaya. We got a bunch of risks, we don't care. Now we go into the shop. Instant win item, very nice. Don't waste money on anything else here, reroll. Instant win item number 2, very nice. So this means we can delete the boss in one go. Stack money for later. Don't we already have the horn from earlier? Or am I misremembering? Yeah, we have the horn and the torch. We are so set it's unreal. Now the only question is if I want this. Nah, not really. This might be decent, but too expensive. What do we have in terms of runes? 50% health and regenerate lives. A random item. Nothing interesting. There's no way I'm doing a 6th floor boss key. We can definitely beat this stage, but it's a free win, but I have a shop in me, so we're just not gonna play it. Okay, more deployment limit is always great. This is useless. We have lives to spare, so I don't really want 6 extra lives. We'll get the Pudenko though, because she can give us an attack buff. We're getting this, of course, and the healing effectiveness. Perfection. We have everything we need now. You know, I should have been purchasing these things all this time, because I have the item that gives me bonus attack if I go over the limit. Oh yeah, I didn't have a rune that I can use for this. Okay. Now I'm kind of gonna blue ball you a bit because I need to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry.
私の任務に参加するんですか?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that. Now let's figure out exactly what we're running. So Podenko's damage is irrelevant. We're just taking her for the attack buff. So we might as well use this one.
私も任務に参加するんで
Myrtle,
すか
obviously. 2 defenders. O over DPS. Medics, Ethan. I don't wanna waste a slot on Meteor. Cutter for even more damage.
問題なし
Choose the correct skills and everything. Of course I washed my hands. What kind of stupid question is that? Okay, this should be the squad. Okay, so we need to do a quick health check on everyone.
準備 OK じゃあ行くよ
So the boss does 4500 in the second phase. Myrtle, for example, has 5000 HP, so she can definitely survive a hit. The lowest among snipers should have enough health to survive one hit. Lowest being Totter. Okay, we should be fine. And just set up the medic on a spot. The melee operators the last, because they take more hits to die, obviously.
喧嘩かちょっと隠れておくか
And Umbrio is mostly here to deal with trash mobs. So she gets to be here. So she can be deployed earlier.
全開ここね
水場の清掃なら得意
Yeah, nothing can get one shot. We'll be fine.
I have to get serious now
Okay, now we can set up the insta-kill zone.
Probable ambush in the grass.
This spot is going to caper though.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma
We'll have Cutter here. And Perfumer can tank stray hits. It's fine.
Whew, we're counting on you again today, little apple うわ本当にやってる
We might need to swap Cutter for Gummy later. We'll see.
分かった
Because the boss is an annoying pest. Okay, that should be it with phase 1. Or not. I'll need to... Yeah, damage is kind of on the low end. We'll need 2 attacks to kill it. This is kind of annoying because this is actually one hit from death.
Great luck.
Because Totter insta-kills below 20%.
I have to get serious
It's
now
not fatal or anything, but it means the boss will whoop 4 times. Oh yeah, we're missing Pudenko. There's not really any good tile for her.
わかりました
It's kind of fine.
元気出して
We need to get rid of Ethan to make the buff fuck off anyway.
Yes?
If there's no other enemies, I can use the tower at any point and Umbrio one-shot the boss. But we need to be clear of other enemies for that to work. Also, Totter and Perfumer's place should have been swapped around. So I'm fairly sure she'll just one-shot. Yeah, there we go. Pretty sure Jaya can safely get rid of those. Okay.
Alright, I'm up. Yep, Director, on standby. Hi? We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Foggy. Come out. Stop hiding.
Not that we can do much damage, but we're already here. Might as well drop what we have.
いくらでもくれたね。
美味しいもの食べ
So next time it whoops around, the boss should be dead.
喧嘩万物を潤すのがお水だよ
Yes?
This is kind of an at-risk position. So we will have Gummy there, absorb a few hits. Yeah, we can live through that.
元気出して
How do you like this scent?
喧嘩冷たいお水をかぶって目が覚めた Electric diffusion
Just stay there for a bit.
みんなお腹すいた殴ってやる
You can go home.
はい。どうし
And
ま
yeah,
すか
just give me back some DP for later.
元気出して
この1本が最後。あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
Really afraid of
I'm here to help
your stream getting one shot. Kind of like that.
美味しいもの食べよ
Good news is we've almost gotten rid of the
Yes.
boss.
Come on, chin up.
I just need him to actually show up here.
My turn now
Come out.
And not insta-kill Perfumer about now. Kind of running into problems. We need one more whoop. 40 seconds until Myrtle. Oh, I didn't think that was gonna be one shot. So there's no debuff tie on Perfumer. Next hit should kill her.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, everything here is gonna die, so kill that caster.
Foggy today. Bad luck.
And we can just retreat for now. Going kind of bad. We'll see what we can do. Ethan should be able to kill these three to avoid some leaks. We can kill this guy, but it's not worth it. Find some corner where Myrtle can generate more DP.
you again today, little apple.
We can hit the boss from here with Totter, or even on the top.
I have to get serious now.
射撃補助モジュール展開っと。
Basic idea here is just gonna be to delete the boss as quickly as possible
This is a
when he goes to the next spot.
I see Foul taking off.
Boss is
Probable
attacking,
ambush
so
of
retreat.
rats.
俺が見えないだろ。
We can greet some more damage on Eaton style, but not much.
yes. Stay calm, my friend.
Great luck. Won't be any use.
外は危ない。
Oh yeah, it did a double teleport. Kind of trolled me. Okay, now we're dead. Any safe tile we can use? Not right now.
Watch out! Here comes Jelly Swell!
The cost of not knowing the stage well.
Bad luck.
What are you waiting for? It's gotta be me! ブムがブムの特製料理だよ
I can kill the casters, but I think there's too many enemies, and I die anyway afterwards. Because it costs too much DP to do.
ブムがやるよ
I know there's a throw car in the end. But yeah, we just don't have the DP to fight.
Good scenery here. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Oh, that's GG. We were just a bit short of killing the boss in 2 cycles. I think I should have had the medics clustered together so they can heal each other. Nah, this isn't savable. There's not enough DP. If I could deploy things I would win, but there wasn't any DP, so it wasn't playable. That's all there was to it. This team could definitely win it. This was purely a setup issue. I think I needed my medics together. I was hoping I'd have enough damage to just kill it, but that wasn't the case. To hope. The pink tiles are really annoying to deal with though. Because you never know when they're gonna pop up when something's gonna get one shot. I did play with Spearhead Outlaw, what are you talking about? The last run was with Spearhead, why do you think I had a million debuffs? Oh yeah, we need pudding. There is a relic that gives you DP, I had it. That's the reason I could sort of play the stage. Few mistakes I can think of is... Oh yeah, we should check how the normal version of the stage looks like. On the first cycle we should have deployed Jaya to DPS as well. It would have given us the first kill much faster, which would have simplified everything else. That's probably the mistake that snowballed into the other mistakes actually mattering. Yeah, the normal mode looks like emergency when you don't have Pinecone. In case he decides to throw. The other mistakes was just how I positioned. Since we couldn't one-shot, I should have given more. My other defender should have covered Pure Stream on the bottom, so the extra enemy spawning there couldn't one-shot her together with the boss. And then I should have had the second medic on the bottom too, to heal there. So the setup should have been... Well, this would probably be easier with a screenshot, but Gummy, Perfumer, Pure Stream, and then a defender below them. That should have been a perfectly safe setup where the boss couldn't kill anything. Hooray, no Hand of Moss.
私も任務に参加するんですか?
I like the idea of a relic that nerfs Jaya though, by giving you bonuses for stacking DP. That kind of existed in a TN stage, right? There was a relic that ate your
Yeah, fine.
DP in return for buffing the operator. Which was incidentally a terrible buff, but that's besides the point.
What should I play with you guys?
Doesn't matter. So many weaknesses.
Yeah, I see the mimic. No worries.
Careful!
We'll see where we put. We can definitely kill it really quickly. I just want to line it up with a spot use. Spearhead and Eternal are definitely the best quotes for 4 stars. There is no question about that. This should be the best point to get rid of it. Since there's no other enemies while this fat fuck is marching down.
Yep. Discharge.
Hey, catch.
And this is the point where I want to use spot anyway. I see you're testing if I've banned the word suitor. Not yet, I'm afraid. I'm too lazy to dig through the account options where you ban words.
Mission accomplished.
The real answer to that question is that you would be a redhead, so you'd be dead anyway. What does it matter?
完璧な勝利を得ることは美しいお花を咲かせることと同じように大変なお仕事ですね。了解。カッター入隊する。
Now she just retires from work early. She's like those people that show up early and then go home early because they're sick or something.
Alright then.
It won't kill your account when you finish it, but I will. Mario, that's an oxymoron and you know it.
Alright, I'm up.
Good kind of redhead.
わかりました。
You
Whatever
get
you
banned
say.
for
Can't see any harm
180
in this.
septillion years. I can live with that.
Electric charge.
What's wrong with Suter? Her S3 sound is really annoying and her lore is stupid. I could probably think of something else, but those are the most of the reasons I don't like. Mostly the S3 sounds, to be honest. I just outright think it's the worst sound effect in the game. Well, you guys made me pick the jellyfish operator once, so I don't think Suter has the worst sound effect in the game anymore, but it's still bad.
Yep, electric charge.
An oxymoron means a paradox. Specifically one made by speech, where you say
Been
two
through an easy
things that
battle,
are
you
mutually
say?
exclusive,
You better do it all over
like a
again.
married bachelor and such. Or in your case, a good redhead. Whisper Rain doesn't have good sound, weird sound effects. She has bad sound effects. Let's go with money today. We'll take the hope. We're very likely to be able to eat to something else after pudding.
そんなことあるわけねえだろ。
Ah, the bait. Well, works for me. I haven't looked at many other sound effects. I kind of stopped paying attention to them after Suter damaged my ears and robbed my house.
Hello? Don't you go leaving my sight.
Alright then.
The rubber ducky and Meowner is something else too.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma.
I have no idea what Link Dragon sounds like. I'm not interested in finding out either, if I have to be honest.
Alright, I'm up.
どうすりゃいいん目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
Don't see any harm in this.
わかりました。Electric diffusion.
The way only pudding is doing damage.
はい、はい。私が何とかします。
暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分だぜ。
I haven't heard Silverash's bird though. I've never seen someone use Silverash's one. I got bodied by trash mobs. Bad operator positions.
That wasn't too bad of a job. Can you put this in my evaluation?
I should probably have a... Oh yeah, we are on the second floor. Anyway, I was about to say that I should probably sit down and really think about where I deploy some operators for that fight. Ethan is useful for the left stages. Who do I want to get rid of? Cutter. Ah yes, the illusion of choice. I think this and well looks cooler.
Awesome! Finally, my time has come.
I don't even know who that
敵を
is.
確認しました。皆さん、行きましょう。
I'm gonna assume it's a rapper that got shot.
Yeah, fine.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma.
Guess I was wrong then.
Oh, careful!
Drake the Accursed, the Elden Ring boss.
どうスピードはもっとやれ。
Whatever you don't see any harm in this.
Should probably get rid of that guy faster.
Collector on standby. わかりました。
It's Drakon in Bulgarian too. But Drake is an English word. That means dragon too.
Discharge.
Whatever you say. So many weaknesses.
どうスピードはもっとやれ。
Not particularly, no. Since we obviously just stole it from the English and they probably stole it from some other language before.
Mission accomplished.
I don't think Drake has any other meaning than dragon
完璧な勝利を得ることは
in the first
美
place.
しいお花を咲か
At
せる
least
こと
there
と
isn't any
同
other
じように
meaning I know of.
大変なお仕事ですね。
Well, I will agree that that's just how English works. Let's get click today. Ah, Sluggies with no medic. My favorite.
みんな元気？
Really? Okay, so dragons are a species of duck. Good to know. English is fucking stupid.
Formation ready.
The
Advance to
fuck?
objective.
This is cursed. So cursed. So we can't have Caper here because she's gonna proc the Mimic. And kill herself in that chest at some point.
ドローン飛べ！
That's the nastiest stage I ever seen here. Yeah, we're gonna die on this floor now. I got nothing, this is just some bull.
Doesn't matter to me.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme?
So many weaknesses.
Stay still for a bit, please, and you can go kill the first.
What are you waiting for? You got your fat scrap.
わかりました。
And now we kill ourselves in the chest.
どこに行けばいい
Yep.
ですか？
And we don't have a heal for this anymore. And we're just gonna die. There's no point in playing it out. I don't mean like I'm gonna lose a ton of lives, I mean actually die. The 2 curse chest was just to throw. I could deal with one of them, not both. That was the instant was RNG. Let's do a random run. A very cursed random run. Ah yes, my favorite kind of run, where I'm kind of forced to open with deep cover to make it playable. Let's see if this can get to the second floor. I have my doubts.
You're sending me to fight? Seriously?
I don't avoid chests. I'll take them if I
もし
can.
仲間が一人急に姿を消してもパニクんなよ。
Some chests are just cursed though and are there to kill you. Because they hate you.
スカンボースカンボー。
Case in point. Hi dude. We're kind of close to the end though.
Oh, can't twist my ankle now.
Yeah, it was just some cursed shit. The Sluggies always finds a way to kill you. Usually it comes back to not having a medic.
What can defeat my little ones?
暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分だぜ。
Oh my god, Gray's Q actually charged. I'm shocked. Honestly, I'm better off running with Gray S1 on almost every stage. Because his skill will actually charge up. That's the worst possible thing we can get. I think we might just die here, because I can't kill the axe. I guess we'll see. Okay, you can take your bets. Will this stage kill me? Yes or no?
Do be careful, everyone.
Oh, and we have a bonus mimic in case I want to kill myself with it. How convenient.
スカンボースカンボー。
I need to face Gray up. If I face him towards the bottom,
What
he's
do I
gonna
do?
pull the
Oh,
mimic.
can't- no need to rush.
Extra irritation. Well, I'm just curious what the overall opinion is and how this will go.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
I have my guesses, obviously. Oh damn, most people thought I'd survive.
So this is a battle.
You sure have a lot of faith in me.
What do I need to rush?
Bye bye. Even if we didn't leak that guy, we have no way to stop the second axe. Yeah, Grey is like Gitano. AoE casters aren't real operators. I like how somebody changed their vote to yes after I already died. Whoa. Let's try another random squad. Oh, never mind. Let's go back to playing Sniper Caster. I'm not playing with two defenders. That's just dead on arrival. Good movie, by the way. Bye, no name. Grey isn't interesting to talk about. Everyone with eyes can see why he's bad. It's cause his good skill has a 60 SP cost for no reason. Give it like a 40 SP cost and he's pretty great. Let's go capering. Off to fight the meatball again. I think I roughly know what the correct setup for that fight should be. Though obviously depends a bit on what items I actually have.
Just give me a bit more time to get ready.
Like a frozen meatball, I'd assume is what it tastes like.
Andale, andale, let's go! Oh, careful! What should I play with you guys?
Alright then.
What? You got your best back! Dive discharge!
I don't really like freeze as a debuff. At least for a lower rarity, it's really unreliable. And if you can get freeze consistently, it becomes too broken. Which is why every boss is immune to freeze forever. It's kind of useless unless you run a bunch of operators for it, and if you do, it's broken beyond belief. To the point where it's kind of banned. Because it just turns off everything. Boo-boo first this time. I will agree that Minimalist is a bad drone caster. Less from stats and more that he's kind of lame because he doesn't interact with his drone in any way. If he's not gonna do anything with his drone, he's not a drone caster. He's just a power creeping mystic caster.
Alright then.
Yeah, but he has crits. I'm not sure if Minimalist actually does less damage than Click.
Alright,
I guess I can look it up while we're waiting for this stage to end. Pardon the wag in the meantime.
Ve a casa con tu mami.
So it's Minimalist and Click, right? Let's see. Yeah, he does more damage than Click. They have about exactly the same
Doesn't matter.
average DPS though, but Minimalist has higher on skill DPS.
What are you waiting? Ve a casa con tu mami.
So Minimalist does a bit more damage, but you can get lucky with crits.
With hard
On
work,
the other hand, Click
even an
has
idiot can get the
actual
job done.
stuff in their skill. Their drone can chase people around, they have stun, they have extra range, etc, etc. I still agree that Minimalist is bad though, because if it's not gonna have any unique interaction with the drone, what the fuck is the point of it being a drone caster? Could have just been a Mystic caster with a crit skill, and you would lose nothing. Except it would be objectively worse, cause normal casters are...
Save us a lot of time
Sorry, not a
if you
Mystic
just
caster,
surrender.
a core caster. And anyway, I was saying that core
Yeah,
casters are
yeah,
just
fine.
outright worse in every circumstance. We need to fold DP here. This is a really asinine setup for this map. So we can do this.
悪い人に立ち向かうぞ。
There's no way to safely pull, because it's always 4 bounces. Maybe they were easy if we have exactly 2 slugs. But well,
僕に任せて。
hardly matters now.
Whatever you say. Catch.
Ve a casa con tu mami. Careful.
Whoa, the caster just walking through. We were lacking damage, couldn't quite kill that. Power Strike doesn't work on Mystic Caster. What I meant was a Core Caster.
あれ逃げた人がいる僕が止めきれなかったかな
Oh my god, the only time when this item is good, when you get it early. Shop, obviously.
今壁が目の前で動いたって何言ってんだそんなことあるわけ
It's really good, really weird that whose tornadoes just disappear. Like, I'd expect that of a 4-star, but she's a 6-star. You'd expect her to have the broken mechanic, but she kind of just doesn't. I don't get it.
Watch out! Here comes Furry Dwarf!
I wanna point out that this box survived with more health than we had pudding here. So E2 Caper is worth more than E1 Caper plus an E1 pudding in that circumstance.
The #1 rule of playing a master prank is to be a prank master first.
I mean, from Supa's point of view, Tsukinogi is bad. She could be 3 times better and still be bad. It's kind of pointless to discuss it since you just outright have different values for good and bad operators from him. Wanna pick up the Myrtle, that's one option.
失望はさせません。皆さんのことを
Or Euro and
私が
hope for some decent item. Decent item we did not get. Should have gotten the Myrtle, I guess. Hooray, hero. Oh, and we can use this to summon shops twice. Good to know. What does Arc Knight is balanced mean? I definitely agree that 6 stars break it, whatever it is, but I'm not sure exactly what you mean by Arc Knight is balanced. Like, what do you... Like, do you mean that it's harder to play? It's challenging enough? It's kind of vague. Oops. Yeah, Caper has that. Yay.
All right, I'm up. Yoisotto. 悪い人に立ち向かうぞ。
Alright
What
then.
a stupid looking setup.
Alexa, on standby.
Whatever you so many weaknesses.
What are you waiting for? Watch out! Here comes Storytwell! 僕にトゲトゲアタック
Yeah, Caper would be stupidly strong for a 4 star if she wasn't attack recovery. That's a really big weakness.
The number one rule of
She's
being a master
kind of good anyway. Like, she's not a weak 4 star at all. But if it was a 25 SP cost with auto recovery, she'd be insanely strong. Zero stacks as usual. We don't want to waste the one device we do have, unless it's to go to a scout node.
了解カッター入隊する Pillow, don't you go leaving my sight.
Yeah, how many ingots you can
Yeah,
invest is
fine.
completely random. The highest I've ever gotten is something like 36.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma.
When I invested 36 ingots, I didn't get walked out, by the way. I just ran out of money.
よいしょっと All right, I'm up.
Hey, catch.
Ethan's so good at bullying the defenders. To hell and back.
Yep, electric charge.
The one ingot crash is classic. It's just a direct fuck you from the game to you.
What are you waiting? Ve a casa con tu mami. 私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。
I think there's somewhere around a 10% chance for it to walk you out after you invest.
Right now,
I'm just assuming it's 10%. I have zero clue what the number actually is.
what a relief.
Oh yeah, investing is trashy mechanic in any case. Path with no end is a free win. So we're taking that.
Ándale, ándale, let's go.
See Save
No
us a lot of
turns just to
time
throw
if
me
you
this
just
time.
surrender.
Alright? What? You got your fast
I'd say that we shouldn't have the investment system at all. Especially when it's a separate system between every IS. That's really dumb. They should just combine every IS together into one system. It's especially annoying when you have an item that you need to unlock in IS-3 that you've already unlocked in IS-2. Like the books are a big example of this. Or you have to clear some random ass stage an X number of times to unlock the random garbage number 15. Or so. It's really annoying.
discharge!
I don't think there's two tiles where you can get a mimic. Oh, actually there are. It's kind of not a problem, because I can avoid hitting those tiles with this squad.
What are you waiting
So
for?
I wouldn't mind the mimic
Gotta be me!
in any case.
My turn now? What? You got your fastest scratch!
Mission accomplished.
In IS-5 we're going to get chests on range tiles, I'm calling it now. We'll just have chests that occupy your range tiles and prevent you from deploying a medic. Let's see, 2-cutter. No stacks on this, like usual. I hate how RNG this item is. Great item here though. When I play IS-3 I usually try to have an E2 Jaya for the boss fight, but it's not strictly necessary. Just take as many fights as possible. Yeah, we're fine without.
Got it.
I would really hope they unify them, yeah. It makes no sense for so many different modes that are almost exactly the same to have different systems. A unified system makes a lot more sense. That's one of my big hopes for IS-5,
What should I play with you guys?
that they finally unify all of the systems into one.
Alright? I'm up.
I can fairly comfortably do anything below 15. The difference between 14 and 15 is fairly big. 15 is kind of a pain in the ass and I run into RNG. With 4 stars anyway. You can comfortably do anything with 6 stars. If you have the right 6 stars, of course.
Yeah, fine.
Though when I say with 6 stars, I'm assuming you're doing some whale shit and you have all of them maxed. If they're low level and maxed without pots, it might be a different story, of course. It has nothing to do with IQ. I've just played a lot of IS-4, so I'm competent at it. It's just a question of time investment, like anything else. Like, since you can check this stuff,
Hard work. Even an idiot
let
can
me
get
give
the
you an
job
idea
done.
of exactly how much IS I've played. So you can check your stats here, if your client doesn't crash, like mine wants to do right now, by pressing this button over here. Oh, are we getting our first Momo crash? Sure seems like it. Failed. Okay, that wasn't Momo, that was Dark Knights being stupid. Let's see if it can actually go through. There's a button there that you can click to check your stats, but Dark Knight is trolling. We'll try it later.
With hard work,
And you
even
can
an
see
idiot
exactly
can
how
get
much
the
you've
job
played
done.
from there. I'll show it to you later. More importantly, this is a god tier item combo. All of our ranged operators are going to be insane, and this thing still isn't giving me anything. I fucking hate this item. We already have cutter. Ew, that's a quick end to the run. The escape. Okay, we need this. We don't have enough of those. Obviously this. Trash, 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 trash. Grab a myrtle. We're grabbing a totter. Never hurts to have this. It's kind of broken after all. And if we have it, we can might as well get an extra caster. And we'll roll a bit for that. Kind of got two more than I needed, but oh well. Picking between an item and a boss key is kind of cruel. So Shady Frozen here and then into the boss key.
There's a mission? I wanna go!
インディゴ、いつでも行けます。
No real medic yet, but it shouldn't matter here. Yeah, if you can't consistently proc freeze, it's kind of trashy, because you need to proc it twice to do anything. But if you can consistently proc it, it's kind of broken.
Go!
I kind of think it's a
Scenery here,
bad
Doctor.
status effect for 4 stars to have. Sorry, not for 4 stars. For operators to have at all. Because it can only be broken or useless with no middle ground. That's why every boss is immune to it.
Yeah, fine.
Because when it is broken, it just
Es que puedes atraparme.
completely invalidates everything
Ni de broma.
it's used on.
ここだここ。暴力じゃ何も。
I have to get serious now. Oh, careful!
Aurora has other conditions that limit her.
杖が
Also, she's a fairly strong 5-star.
What are you waiting for?
We're stunning the
Gotta be
bombs.
me.
Stay there.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Deleting the caster.
Hair on your head.
Actually, we can go cutter first,
は刀を振るうことだけ。
because we won't need any help here. Not even spots. Yeah, Gnosis still applies fragile even if an enemy can be frozen. Apparently. Honestly, I read that earlier today. I learned that Gnosis applies fragile.
目を覚ましてください. What are you waiting for? Because you're fast grass. Yep. Nice discharge. My turn now. Hey. 怖がらないでください.
In case we have some unseen duck.
海面が逃げたいなら道を照らしましょう。
Mission accomplished.
Oh yeah, Gnosis is a super strong operator.
Flawless victory! I was pretty good, wasn't I, Doctor?
Also the ones that can't be exactly be power creeped, because if you need freeze, he's the one that does that. I like this one more. What was pretense? Oh yeah, this. Should be a freebie. I can't effectively make use of these things. I'll try to trade them away. Nothing I really wanna change. Let's go. Oh, actually there is. Myrtle is 2 might be more useful here.
Got it.
I'm here to help. Don't worry, you got me. What should I play with you guys? We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Don't... Nah, it's fine. We can do it that way. And then skip spot, straight to bubble. Now we have spot to tank other more annoying stuff later. And Ethan staus out this caster. Not that the crocodile can take enough defense for it to matter.
Ooh, we're counting on you again today, little apple. 私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。
Is it too much damage? Nah, we're fine.
道を照らしましょう。目を覚ましてください。Alright, I'm up.
We can remove Ethan so the caster on the bottom walks faster.
We're counting on you again today, little
And
apple.
switch out the Myrtle for a spot. We shouldn't need spot there anyway.
いくらで声を出すな。
Doesn't matter. Holding a shield is tiring, pal.
わかった、遅れたね。
Oh, that was out of range. Oops.
Mission accomplished.
Now, Santava has a much bigger problem. She's RNG. Using cops with RNG damage is really unsatisfying, unless they're so broken the RNG doesn't matter.
でも、それは今じゃないし、あんたたちでもないみたいだね。
It's kind of like having to reroll for Gitano attack speed. But you have to do that on normal runs if you're actually using her to do something useful. Lower deployment. How much do we have? We have 3-4 deployment limit. Oh my god, this is actually giving us 5% attack. I fucking hate this item. It's fine to do this. In case we need to kill a stray drone and bring
Orders
Totter.
ASAP, please.
Yeah, okay.
With pleasure.
It should work fine. No AoE caster is really worth their DP cost.
Pillow,
Let's be honest.
don't you go leaving my sight.
She has the game trolling you talent, yeah.
We're counting on you again today.
Ah
little
shit, we're still on
apple.
Myrtle. Well, it's mostly fine.
It's gotta be me! What are you waiting? Let me get all that hair on your head!
That should be most of the drones taken care of.
Guys?
And then we can just switch to something like pudding here. And we can retreat Ethan as soon as we're kind of done with this wave. Actually, we can retreat Caper for now too. We'll deploy her later.
わかった。振り返るな。ここだここ。目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
We'll deploy something on the bottom. Actually, we might as well.
戦場は墓場よ。いくらでも待つよ。やっ。振り返るな。
So this is a battlefield.
どうすりゃいいんだ。
¿Crees que puedes atrapar?
この敵たちはどれも波の危険さには及びません。
Okay, we no longer need
I see clouds
Perfumer.
rising.
武器は磨いてある。
Hold on. Hooray for the 4 deploy limit, carrying this stage card.
Great luck. I see you.
What are you in line because you're best scratch?
Yep.
Discharge! What are you waiting for?
戦場は墓場よ。
Mission accomplished.
Can Skyfire's... Yeah, Skyfire can slow golem attacks. That was actually used in CC4. There is a run that does it. With Mustima and some other shit where it completely cycles perfectly. Avoid the vanguards, since we already have Murto. Pretty decent third floor.
Let's move.
Yeah, it was a Monster Hunter player that came up with it, by the way.
Scenery here, Doctor. 盾を構えるぞ! Whew, gather around me, guys. What should I play with you?
Casters will absolutely delete the heavies,
力を
so
蓄え
Caper
てい
can
ます
just focus on the casters.
Watch me cut all that hair on your head.
準備できました。
戦場は墓場よ。わかった。
All right, I'm up.
17 should mean there's no Decor Bear.
海面この敵たちはどれも波の危険さには及びません。
Watch out! Here comes Bully Dwell!
「準備できました。夜明けまで。
Electric diffusion!
Mission accomplished.
The number one rule of playing a master prank is to be a prank.
The other option was studying the golems with Liskarm and Bibik for 4 hours, by the way. So in a way, the Mustimo one was the sane option. Nothing I really wanna burn a rune. We have one rune too many. That won't get rid of a debuff anyway. And the debuffs we have aren't really worth getting rid of. In any case. I keep using Murtowes too.
光についてきてください。
Yeah, Black Knight in CC8 is comparable.
Shot hurts.
To the extreme brain damage kind of stuff.
I see Foul taking off.
Gather around me, guys.
We have to block with spot.
Alright then.
I'd rather not, because dude is made of paper.
Great luck. Got a tailwind today. Great luck.
If boss
Got a
attacks
tailwind
again, I
today.
need to retreat him.
I see you.
Doesn't matter to me.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme?
Okay, finish killing the boss here with Indigo.
Watch out! Here comes Flamethrower!
No, not letting Bubble die would probably be a good idea before we bother with any of that.
力を蓄えています。
私の役目は刀を振るうことだけ。わかった。いくらでも遅れたな。わかった。
海面が夜明けまで守りに来ます。
Then.
準備できました。
I'd say Leon is the only good non-6-star splashcaster.
Foggy today.
Having the pinecone type skill is really useful. Like bullets, it lets you save attacks for when you actually need them. Though anything that gives you more control over how you move your damage around is going to be good inherently. Because you will naturally always overkill something, and the more you can avoid that, the more damage you can get out of the skill.
The best kills are one shot. Less pain for them.
I don't like this thing. Promote 2 operators instead. If I had a brain cell, I would have recruited an operator before I did that. Sadly, I don't. What can you do? Ah, I hate the combined tickets. Why can't I sort by class? So I don't have to scroll through all of this bullshit. Click, because RR's damage is stupid high. Combat note. So we're already split here, and there's no way to reconnect if it turns out it's the bottom. So the only path is here, here, and then I can get whichever one of these is the scout, which means we have to skip the boss key. Let's get rid of this shit while we still can. No, actually we'll do it later. Anything else you wanna take off for now? Actually, what items do we have? Click might be better. Yay, 10% attack. This bullshit is doing something. Actually, Ambrio is fine. She'll get her full damage off. Because we also have stuff that buffs physical damage.
Let's go!
Yeah, we have entirely too many splashcasters in the game.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
Honestly, they should have been power creeped super hard, so they're more in line with the strength of other operators. There's no reason for them to be so wimpy.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma.
I see Foul taking off. Probable ambush in the ground.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Some spinach item would be nice. Because we have the SP buff item.
杖が温まってきました。
Why do I always get the most luck when I play Spearhead? With Eternal Hunt, or any other spell, I'll get randomly brick turns where I don't get any operators on the third floor. And we get such great stuff when we pick Spearhead. The game wants me to play Spearhead, that's the only answer.
オートキャリブレーション中よ。I have to get serious now.
Nice attack.
どうすりゃ暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理する。
ここね。僕に体当たりだ。
35 was the normal count on this stage,
準備
right?
できました。海面この敵たちはどれも波の危険さには及びません。
I have no thoughts on a flinger. I would be disappointed because 4 stars have entirely too many snipers. For the love of God, give me some supporters already. Or specialists. But beyond that, I don't really care about flingers. It's an AoE caster with some weirdo mechanics. I don't think it's an interesting archetype. Pardon, an AoE sniper.
家まで送ろうか。
Mission accomplished.
I had a winning run on the first run today, but I kinda botched the ending and died. Pure skill issue there. Then I had 2 bad runs that didn't get off the ground, and now we're running fine. On to Gummy again. And yeah, the scout node is here. I don't really want to skip this anyway, because it's fairly doable. So 1... We still don't have that thing, right? Yeah, it won't cost us to go up and down. So 1, 2, and we'll be blind on the 3rd floor. Pardon, the 5th floor. We're going for ending 3, yeah, always. Wonder if I can look out into getting rid of the injury trigger. Because it's kind of a pain to have. Hooray, we got lucky. Okay. Now we can stay with Umbrio, it's fine. Yeah, I know Storm sings the praises of Grey Outer a lot. According to him, he's really strong.
Counting on you again today, little apple.
Though I have a negative amount of interest in the strength of 5 and 6 stars. So I can't discuss it beyond what I've heard from other people. Why the fuck did I deploy Indigo first? I must be high. Oh, that guy does so much damage. The fuck?
I won't be afraid.
暴力じゃ何も解決できない。
I have to get serious now. 射撃補助モジュール展開っと。私の役目は刀を振るう。
I guess Cutter has to be on stun bots duty.
ここね。
Great luck. Stop moving.
Yes, come on, chin up.
準備この敵たちはどれ
これが見えないだろ
わかった。振
Okay, there's no hammer left there. There's one more stun archer.
分かった私の目を見ていくらでも待つよ
Don't kill item, please. Thank you.
ここだ目の前真っ
心の汚れが
Oops, wrong button
光
there.
への恐れを生むんです
Careful 家まで送ろう
Stop moving.
Watch out Here comes
Or rather, I missed the button entirely.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, that's a bit bigger than before, judging by the window size.
毎回こんだけでき
There
る
we
っ
go.
てさすがドクターじゃん
Should really press the button that walks the window, so I don't have to resize it every time I misclick it. Okay, fixed. And melee units have even more attack. Hooray for Cutter. We don't really have a funny way to cheese the icebox. So I can get Pinecone or... Nah, screw it. Who cares? Let's get Meteor. Now we go up once. Give me an item, please. Thank you. And we can get rid of this thing. We got a trashy item in return. At least for me. I don't get any value out of that. Practical test plus one more fight. If we combine it with the blue rune, we can get rid of one more. Otherwise, we leave it as is. We don't have Pudenko in the squad. Caper's good against drones, so I don't think we need to change anything much. Might want Cutter on S2. This is good enough. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think it has a skipping Pinecone is worth it because of the opening. But it's decent enough later. Most of her value comes early on.
Pillow don't you go leaving my sight getting shot hurts you know We're counting on you again today little apple
You can see that the ASPD affects her. It's really obvious.
Watch me cut all that hair on your head 戦場は墓場よ
Though it's not that big of a deal. You can also see that.
オートキャリブレーション中よGather around me, guys!
I see clouds rising. Probable hostiles in the snow.
I have to get serious now.
光が力を蓄えています
So this is a battlefield.
Comedically high attack Caper. Very nice.
That's fine with me.
But switch to Pudding.
Careful! We're counting on you again today, little apple.
どうす目の前真っ暗になってねえか
この外は危ないからね。We're counting on you again today, little apple. わかった、私の目を見て。
Oh, the medics are such pests.
I won't be afraid. I have to get serious now.
Fuck it. I see you.
It really needed to have some big bow spawn in the end. Since the only robot is here anyway, even if all of these three wake up, it doesn't matter, as long as this one is still sleeping.
この一あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。悪い人に立ち向かうか。
俺だって頑張ったぜ。あんたも見てただろ。
Yeah, I'm shocked that W can't see invisible units. With how she power creeps everything else that Rosmontis does. And how she power creeps everything that every other operator in the game does. We don't want to take that fight, because it means we'll go blind on the last floor. Which I kind of should have done anyway, because it doesn't matter if I see what's coming, if I'm forced to take it anyway. Ah well. I should have taken that fight actually, because I'm forced to take the bottom path regardless. Instinct contamination is winnable. Okay, we have 2 red runes, we have what to apply it with. So let's farm an infinite amount of money here. Ideally, we don't want to use any of the attack speed runes, but we will if we have to. Yeah, everything else can stay there. Yeah, we'll get 6-star that reveals invisible enemies across the entire map, applies fragile on all of them, and then they explode for 1 million damage. She also does that for enemies that are visible too, obviously. Just give it a year or two. Oh yeah, it can just be a module on W too. Kind of throw. For that to be the first enemy that comes out. Can you not kill Myrtle? Thank you.
What should I play with you guys? Like, let's look at all that hair on your head! So this is a battlefield. I have to get serious now.
That was such a throw spawn.
Alright, I'm up. Fire discharge!
I see clouds rising. Probable hostiles in the snow.
Ve a casa con tu mami.
I see you.
Okay, we're basically set. The early runner is super annoying.
外は危ないからね。
光が力を蓄えています。
Save the second bomb for when we get too many casters. Which we won't know if we just use a skill to remove one of them.
What are you with got your pants?
Yeah, this is a much better setup for this map. And whatever the fuck I was doing earlier. And just defending these assholes.
準備で逃げたいのなら
家まで送ろうか Electric charge! Let's look at all that hair on your head!
ここだここれが見えないだろ。
Oh, bonus wave. That might actually make it through. Don't have a lot of skills, and my damage isn't set up for it.
僕に任せて戦場は墓場よ
If I get another bind, I kill it.
分かった
Well, I was expecting an indigo bind, but that works too. Yeah, increased bind duration would be very broken on Ethan. It would be really silly for his mode to give him increased bind duration, right?
あんたも見てただろ。
Good thing AG isn't crazy and would never do that. Get Jaya. Ah, hooray. This one isn't that bad. But getting rushed early isn't in my interest, I think. Let's see if we look out with where it lands. We have one here, and one on the boss. Yeah, pretty decent. We need somebody to get insta-killed. Cutter on S1. No other changes necessary right now. Yeah, the best 4 stars got the best models. Which kind of makes sense, because the talent is what determines a lot of the operator's power.
Pillow?
So obviously the best 4 stars were the one with the best. Oops, that's less than ideal. Okay,
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
I did not expect that AFK tile. You may go, annoying as dog.
¿Puedes atraparme? Ni de broma. Ve a casa con tu mami.
Totter on this tile, so he can hit the casters too.
Hostiles in the snow.
This will be useful later. And the Embryo here is fine.
We're counting on you again today, little apple. So this is a battlefield.
Great luck.
The casters are a huge pain.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Okay, we need Bubble here. Which means Cutter, Jaya and Myrtle get to be body swappers.
光が力を蓄えています。
We have stun mines for the casters. Oh, of course you go there, you asshole.
How do you like this, son? 戦場は墓場よ。僕には。
Won't be any use.
わかった。声を出すな。いくらでも待つよ。
I hate playing this stage without Roberta. I should have removed Embryo for one more operator, if I'm being serious though. Just lacking bodies as is.
I'm here to help.
Stay stunned please,
Great luck.
and stop being pests.
Use.
What's with all that hair on your head?
やってみましょう。
ここね。
This is why I tend to pick Roberta over almost everything else. She really trivializes the stage by making me not redeploy stuff constantly. Though I would have only had 2 leaks if I brought one more melee operator instead of Embryo. I play floor 5 stages too rarely, so I don't know their exact patterns. Great item, it's worth the DP loss. Deployment limit always carries. Jaya or he's useless, or Myrtle, because we need Myrtle. I'll trust in the attack speed buff to keep me alive, and get the Jaya for later. Now we get our curse. Of course, this is the buff that increases. Has to be the most annoying one. Can we get rid of it? Of course not. This one's playable enough. Nothing else is worth bringing. Switch to S1. Okay, go. Yeah, it's hard to avoid the DP debuff when you have 80% of the debuffs anyway. Which is what usually happens when you try to do ending 3 on high difficulty. You kind of just have to assume that you're gonna have all of the debuffs. So I think we just leak the first enemy, because we have zero way of stopping that.
I have to get serious now.
Yeah, even if I block it with Bubble, it's just gonna kill Bubble. There's not even a point in bothering with that.
I see Foul taking off. Probable ambush in the grass.
Because these guys actually have a lot of damage.
Great luck. Stop moving.
I have to get serious now.
I guess I could have stun bombed it.
We're counting on you again.
Okay, now we can work on the casters.
Hey, bad luck.
I won't be afraid. Never around me, guys. My butt because all that hair on your head.
Yeah, just stay there, please. Oh, wait until we can stun them both. On that topic, retreat Ethan for now.
I see Foul taking off. Probable ambush in the grass.
We're counting
And
on
we
you
can
again
break the
today,
chain
little
off.
apple. Whew,
We don't
almost
need it
like
for
that.
anything anymore.
Great luck. Come out. Stop hiding.
Watch out! Here comes Fairy Dwell!
Yeah, I forgot we had stun mines. They're not weak inside, they just lose their defense. They still do their full damage, with or without the line.
We won, Doctor. And
Yeah, I
that's
just
what
forgot I had
counts.
stun bombs. That's all there was to it. Second medic is the most useful thing I can get here. Though I also need to eat Ugami at some point. Don't think taking this fight is a viable option for me.
Leave the long distance support to me.
Well, I kind of want to try, if I'm being honest. It's probably too greedy. So, the emergency version of this has 2 drones. We don't have defenders to tank though. If I had a health rune I could spend, I would go for it. There's no bind relic, yeah? Didn't even hear you mention it. Okay, so we can basically survive off. Second medic, please. Survive off the attack speed buff. Though I kind of throwed by not taking Pinecone, because you don't have a good way to open tiles now. Ah well, we'll see where we end up. With the 40% buff, no health benefit. What exactly is a vision debuff, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm here to help. ¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Need a brother.
That should have enough hit to survive one. Then we can drop Perfumer, and then start leaking bears. The traditional 4-star strategy.
Again today, little apple.
Then ideally make it to cutter. Okay, at least we have some tiles open.
I have to get serious now.
Yeah. Let's not do that. What do you say?
I see Foul taking off.
What? You got your best scrap!
Great luck. I see you.
Whew, almost dozed off. We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Not being able to deploy all my shit right away is really annoying. Okay, so Umbrio has to be on this tile, because it's the only tile on which I can safely deploy something right now. And we don't need you to clean up that tile. Melt all the stupid dogs.
この一歩ここね。
どうしやすか
Hmm? Gather around me, guys.
水場の清掃なら得意だよ。
Naturally. Yeah, okay. Or just licking the big guy. We now need to deploy something like pudding here and then cutter. So we're just holding until we get more DP. How is that drone not dead yet? Oh yeah, the caster didn't get bounded. That's unfortunate.
That's how do you like this then?
どうすりゃいいんだ。ここだここ。ここだここ。目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
やってみましょう。三枚おろし。
If Ethan dies there, it's fine.
どうしやすか
Well, probably not, but we'll think about it later.
戦場は墓場よ。
I wonder if that one-shots all of my operators. If it fires two lines together.
How do you like this then?
Okay, it can't fire both lines together. Good to know, I guess.
わかった。私の目を見て。
This feels kind of screwed.
Good scenery here, Doctor. Whew, we're counting on you again today, little apple.
Yeah, because we can't keep out healing this crap for long.
いくらでも声を出すな。トゲトゲアタック。いくらでも振り返るな。¿Crees que puedes atraparme?
やってみましょう。
Watch me get all that hair on your
I hate that they keep firing at the ice.
Yes, stay calm.
Oh, we're dead.
my friend.
GG. I think I should have retreated Totter and Umbrio to wait for a bit more, so to delay the boss phase. If I could kill it a bit slower, the later phase would have been doable. Because if I stall the boss a bit, then the minus 40 DP doesn't matter much. The luck was good today, but I played bad overall. I guess it's time for a break. We'll do something else tomorrow though. Enough tryharding with 4 stars for this week. But Caper feels like a valid enough opener. I'll play around with her some more next time. Have a nice evening for now.